Welcome to Real Sex Talk 101. I'm your humble host, Johnathan Blaqe. That's B-L-A-S-Q-E, not B-L-A-C-K, but B-L-A-Q-E. Hey, what up, free birds? Free birds. Tonight, today. Whenever you're listening to this podcast, it could be day, it could be night. Fucking on my butt. In the podcast, this show. It's going to probably be a few parts to this. It's going to be a couple parts. As a matter of fact, it will be a couple parts. Because I have some interviews lined up where I'm going to I have some phone interviews with a few people in regards to this topic. Some single people in relationships, and a married couple. And we're going to talk about the elimination of gender roles. Are the elimination of gender roles from relationships causing relationships to fail? Is not having gender roles in relationships is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Because we're in a day and age where pretty much gender roles are being eliminated from relationships. It's like pretty much like the traditional relationship almost don't exist anymore. In marriages and relationships, we have roles that we play. Roles that were played probably up until that time when female liberation came around. The modern woman was created. You know, there's nothing wrong with women having careers, with women making their own money, with women doing their own thing. I see nothing wrong with it. The problem is a lot of the modern women can't find that balance. But that's for another show. Are the elimination of gender roles harming or helping relationships as we move forward in these days and age and times? There was a time where the man brought home the bacon, the check, the money. The man financed the lifestyle. The man financed the lifestyle. The woman took care of home. And it's like now we're in this day and age where we're in no gender roles. There are no gender roles. I want to be in a relationship where there are no gender roles. We are equal. Be 50-50. We go in on this half, everything. We go half. You do dishes, I do dishes. You take out the trash, I take out the trash. You go to work and bring home money, I go to work and bring home money. Now in this elimination of gender roles, it's like we both do everything. We both work inside the house, we both work outside the house. We both do it all. Or, in some cases, you have a complete gender role switch. They'd be like, there are no gender roles. Therefore, what the man can do, the woman can do. And what the woman can do, the man can do. So in some cases, it's like a complete switch of gender roles. You got the man staying home with the kids, and the woman going out making the money. You have the man staying at home with the kids, and a woman going out making money. And in some cases, there aren't even any kids involved. You just have the woman going out making money and the dude staying home doing nothing, not being productive, playing video games. I wanted to talk about this because this particular topic, this particular situation, it's home for me. Because I got a story involving myself. I'm the example here. Because I made the mistake. And I didn't even think about it while it was going on. I didn't think about it until after the fact. A few years before it was over, and even after it was over, thought about it like, this is what's going on. That's what went on. It was like, when I was thinking about it, when I knew what was going on a couple of years before it was over, it was like, I felt like, this is what's going on. Fast forward, I know that's what went on. Because in my first marriage, when I first got married, I made a mistake turning in my crown without even realizing it. Turned in my crown and I didn't even realize it. I gave my crown to, at that time, my wife, and I didn't even realize it. And when I think about it, a lot of people will be like, they regret it. But maybe because I have kids involved, I regret it, and I'm kind of happy it happened. I'm happy it happened because I got time to bond with my kids when they were little. I got time to spend time with my kids, you know. When they were hurt, Daddy fixed the boo-boo. When they were sick, Daddy was there to nurse them back to health. When they just wanted to play, Daddy was there to play with them. At the beginning, the very beginning of my marriage, first marriage, my then wife, she was in college, right? She was about to be done, she was about to graduate, she was going to have her degree, she was going to be a teacher, right? So, I hadn't finished school. I dropped out. I took the GED. I was 2 points away from my GED. I took the test like 3 different times and still kept coming up short. There's another story behind that. I was getting ripped off. But I just kept coming up short behind that. And I just gave up, right? So when me and her got married, I didn't have, my schooling was not even finished, like, right. High school education, high school education. She like, I'll be making enough money where I can take care of the household. Young, 22 years old, 23 years old. I'll be making enough money where I can take care of the household. And it don't make no sense for you to go to work, because if you go to work, your check would just pretty much be going for daycare. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool. I stay home with the kids. So, at the time we had one, which ended up being, by the time she, was working school, we had three little kids. So I was stay at home daddy. I was taking them to school, changing diapers. She was at work teaching. But I didn't realize I turned my crown in. Then when I listen to people, not people, but when I listen to certain people like Kevin Samuels, and I realized, I feel like, he right. He was right. Because a lot of times what he say, he telling my story without telling my story, because he don't know who I am. Right? I was that guy. I knew what my purpose was, right? I was on my purpose. And I got a few things happened in my life. I ended up with my kid's mother. We was together. She got pregnant. My first kid. We got married. I did not really want to get married when I got married, but I got married because I felt it was the right thing. I did love her. I felt it was the right thing to do because I was bringing a kid into this world. I didn't want my kid coming into this world without both their parents. So we got married. My purpose was put to the side. Because I did everything backwards. Instead of focusing on my purpose. Some of the cards that was dealt to me, my father was trying to make me become a man and get out on my own. Some of the cards that was dealt to me, I kind of pretty much took shortcuts. I can sit here today and say I took shortcuts. And when we got married, I really didn't want to get married. I knew I did. I loved her. I cared for her deeply. I loved her. I wanted to be with her. But I really didn't want to get married. But I felt like, okay, we got a kid together. We probably don't end up being together for a while. I married her. I didn't propose. I didn't have a ring. Like the first 6 years, 7 years of our marriage, I didn't even have a ring. I never had a ring throughout the entire marriage. She didn't have a ring like the first 6 years. But our marriage was also a secret. There's another story behind that. It was a secret. And all of this, that story also ties into some of the things of what Kevin Samuels talks about. And other people like-minded like Kevin Samuels, who I listen to. So they do right. I pretty much started my crown in, unrealizing to myself at that young age started focusing on my purpose, focusing